Good afternoon, mis amores. Welcome to science class. So today we're going to continue with that project that we did last class. It was this. ¿Se acuerdan de este? Do you remember? De estos, de este papelito que ustedes cortaron. Bueno, ahorita les voy a mandar una foto, les voy a mostrar una foto de cómo deben completar estos cuadros. Ya ven que aquí tienen unos espacios. Por el otro lado también, entonces ya les voy a enviar una foto de cómo tienen que completarlos, ¿listo? ¿Sí ven estas rayitas negras? Bueno, por esas rayitas negras vamos a doblar, ¿listo? De tal forma que quede uno así, electric circuit, así, y el otro que quede de tal forma, así. Conductor, conduction, conductor, ¿ok? Entonces los dos deben quedar de esta forma, ¿listo? Así. Les muestro, así, ¿ok? Ya les muestro a continuación cómo deben completar cada cuadro, ¿listo? Listo, mis amores. A continuación van a ver lo que debemos poner en cada uno de esos espacios que encontramos en ambas hojitas, ¿ok? Entonces lo van a escribir y luego de eso van a hacer lo que ya les voy a explicar. Listo, mis amores, nos vamos a dirigir a la page number 19 y en la page number 19 vamos a pegar por este lado, solo aquí en este borde, un poquito de pegante y lo vamos a pegar aquí. Pum. ¿Listo? Y lo mismo con este otro, ¿listo? Por este borde, aquí por este borde, lo vamos a pegar aquí de tal forma, así. ¿Listo? Este va a quedar por fuera, no se preocupen, lo vamos a doblar en la mitad para que quede así. ¿Listo? Pegados ahí ambos. ¿Listo, mis amores? Si quieren pueden colorear este dibujito. ¿Ok? Listo, mis amores. Ahora nos vamos a dirigir a la page number 13. ¿Listo? A la 30. Vamos a leer la 30, la 31, la 32 y la 33. ¿Listo? Y vamos a hacer la misma metodología que hemos hecho con los otros textos. Vamos a encerrar o a subrayar con un color las palabras que sí sepamos. ¿Listo? Entonces vamos a empezar. La idea es que ustedes se guíen por mi lectura, ¿listo? Y escuchen la pronunciación de cada una de las palabras, ¿ok? Entonces, sound energy. If you drop a book on the floor, you hear a sound. Some of the falling books' energy of motion has changed to sound. Sound is a type of kinetic energy. It is protected by moving particles of a material. Air is made of particles, or tiny parts that transmit sounds. When you blockade the rubber band in the increased activity, makes sound. It moves back and forth quickly. This back and forth motion is called a vibration. The vibration produces sound. All sounds begin with a vibration. The vibrating parts of the rubber band dump it into air particles. Those particles bump it into other air particles. The rubber band's vibrations pushing air particles closer together. And then those same particles were pushed out. A wave that transfers energy through a material and spreads outwards in all directions for a vibration is a sound wave. A sound wave is made of a series of compressions and rarefactions. Regions of air that have many particles are called compressions. Regions of air that have fewer particles are called rarefactions. The substance through which waves travel is called the medium, plural media. Media can be solid, liquids, or gases. Sound travels faster through solid and slowest through gases. The particles carry the energy, and their collisions are how sound energy travels. In a solid, the particles are close together, so they quickly collide. In a gas, the particles are far apart, collisions are less frequent. Sound cannot travel in places with no particles of material such as outer space. When sound waves pass through a medium, the medium is not permanently moved, but energy moves through the medium and it's transferred. Talk about it. Explain to a classmate how sound travels through different media. Sound waves vibrate the medium in the same direction that the energy moves. Sound moves in longitudinal waves. Think about how a colored toy moves when you push it together and pull it apart. Sound waves move in the same way. Sound waves can also be shown as a series of peaks and dips. When sound hits an object, the object starts vibrating. The object is moved by the energy of the waves. Have you ever heard windows rattle from an airplane or other loud sound? 1. Use evidence to show that energy is transferred by sound. Light energy. If you stand outside on a sunny day, you can feel the warmth of sunlight on your face. This is evidence that light transfers energy. For thousands of years, people have used the sun's rays for warmth, to heat water, to dry food like fruits and grains, and of many other purposes. Today, people use many different devices to harness the energy of the sun, or solar energy. For example, solar cells are devices that use light from the sun to produce electricity. Solar cells are also called photovoltaic cells. The word part photo refers to light and voltaic refers to electricity. These cells can be used to power something as small as a calculator or as longer as an airplane. Although light is a wave of energy, it also consists of particles. Light travels as tiny particles of energy. It can travel with or without a medium. Nothing travels transferred light in a vacuum. Light moves slowly in media like air and glass. The electromagnetic spectrum. The sun's rays are also referred as solar radiation. Light is a form of electromagnetic radiation. The different forms of radiation altogether are known as the electromagnetic spectrum. The light that we see is just a tiny part of electromagnetic spectrum. Most of radiation from the sun is infrared, visible, and ultraviolet light. But solar flares can give off all forms of electromagnetic radiation when they erupt, similar to fireworks. Solar flares represent a certain release of energy. Recall that potential energy is stored energy. Fireworks store their potential energy in chemicals. When the firework goes off, energy is realized as heat, light, and sound. 2. What evidence could you see to show that energy is transferred by light? Listo, mis amores, entonces eso es todo por hoy. ¿Ok? Entonces hacen la lectura, pegan la hojita que vimos al principio y en clase resolvemos las preguntas de las lecturas. ¿Listo? No es que las vayan a resolver ustedes ahorita, sino que en clase, teniendo en cuenta que pues ya hicimos la lectura, ya escuchamos, entonces podemos responder esas dos preguntas. ¿Listo, mis amores? Entonces, see you later. Bye, bye.